we are here with Genzi Africa, as I had told you before. So we're going to do this sit down. So let's get into it and let me ask him a few questions. So the first thing is, how are Kenyans generally to you? Have you interacted with Kenyans?
First of all, before replying to your questions,
yeah.
I remember, because before starting this communication, I was a presenter in a TV station. Then after being a presenter, after presenting at that TV station, I went to a radio station. So we're doing this for that guest that we are feeling. Let me say, like the biggest artist in the industry.
Which industry?
When, like, let me say, the biggest artist in music.
Yes.
When you were inviting him, you were supposed to write down the questions just because of fearing him, just to be like, let me just write them in case. So I am surprised to see you writing down the questions to ask me, guy.
I'm writing the questions down so that we don't fumble and mumble during this, sit down.
Okay.
Yes. So how do you find Kenyans generally?
Kenyans or Kenya? Kenyans.
Kenyans, not Kenya.
First
Kenyans.
of all, whenever I'm with black people, I feel like I'm home.
Okay.
I feel like I'm with my brothers and sisters. Kenyans, of course, they are nice, very nice, but very sensitive when it comes to a foreigner to their citizen. I don't know if I'm making it clear.
For example, compared to a citizen.
Yeah, for example, when I'm with you, I'm sure if the Kenyans who are going to watch this, they'll be like, let me just see how he was to our sister, to our Kenyan girl.
Okay.
That's how they are. They are very sensitive to when it comes to
their own people.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but,
compared to a foreigner.
Yeah, but they're nice people. They are very supportive. Because I'm dating a Kenyan, and I see how they support her when we are out of Kenya. They're like always they're watching her.
Yeah.
Whenever even though I'm like in comments, they're like, why are you? Why are you looking at her like that? You have to be nice to our sister. You have to be our. So they are very, very sensitive. But on all, I love Kenyans.
Okay. So you love them.
Yeah.
Okay. So I do see your YouTube videos, and there's a time you had a bad experience at the border.
Yeah.
What was the issue?
First of all, I don't know where you're watching me from, but here in Africa, those officers, especially those officers on the borders, they like chai is tea.
Yeah.
Whenever they see you, they see tea in you.
Yes.
So I'm not going to mention a border, but I was coming. I was not coming in Kenya. Baby, were we coming in Kenya when I was forced to buy a new yellow fever card? We were heading to Malawi, right?
A yellow fever card expires. It does expire.
This yellow card issues is crazy. You might go at let me say a border between Kenya and Uganda. They tell you this is very, very fake. But after reaching like Burundi and Tanzania, they tell you this is original. This is very nice.
Okay.
So it's like I don't understand that meaning. So I arrived at a certain border. They were like, bro, yesterday this yellow fever card is no good. It's fake. I was like, I've been passing on this border like more than 10 times. I've been using this. Maybe, and the guy was like, maybe you were passing when I was maybe tired, but I'm telling you, it's fake. I was like, but I got it original. I got it from my country. The guy was insisting that it's fake. Then I was like, what to do? Because for me, it's very hard to give a corruption. It's especially when my thing, I know I have something that I'm required to be having. It's very hard. I was like, so what to do? You have to buy a new one. I was like, why? He was like, if you're not buying a new one, I'm not going to release you. Then he took mine. He kept it.
Okay.
I was forced to buy it. And to get injected. after being injected,
Yeah.
then that thing at the border, it's like 1K and 500 Kenya shillings.
Yes.
But we paid 3K and 600.
Yeah.
Right, babe?
Yeah.
Yeah, 3K and 600. Instead of 1K and 500,
Yes.
we gave out 3K and 600.
Okay.
Yeah, and there's another time I was coming to Kenya
Yes.
on another border.
Yeah.
Then the guy was like, so, give me tea, give me money to buy tea. I was like, why?
Why?
And the guy was like, this is how we do here, this is how we work. I put out a camera and I was like, okay, you said that this is how you work here, so say it on the camera that
Yes.
I'm going to give you money. And the
Yeah.
guy was like, no, bro, don't take it serious. I was joking. I was like, bro, you were not joking. You
Yeah.
said that that's how you work here.
Yeah.
Then after seeing camera, it came down. Then he was trying to say, yeah, I was just telling you to buy me tea like as my brother.
Yeah.
I was like, if you asked me in that way, I could have bought you.
Yes.
But as you said that this is how you work,
yes.
I'm not going to give you. Yeah.
So too bad you had bad experiences across the border.
Yeah.
I haven't so far. There's a time like I was going to Tanzania the very first time, but I didn't have the yellow card. So I just told them, like they paid for me, not paid for me. I paid the yellow fever card, and then they injected me, and that was it. But I've so far not encountered, bad experiences across the border. That is so unfortunate. But I hope.
So
it
you
will
said
get
that
better.
you crossed without a yellow
No,
fever?
I didn't have a yellow fever when going to Tanzania, but now I had to pay and then I was injected, but I've not had anyone telling me that this one is fake or not.
Oh, so
Yeah.
you didn't have it, that's why maybe.
Yes.
You couldn't be told that that's fake.
Yeah, that's the
why you don't have
reason.
it.
Okay, so on to the next question. What is that one thing that people assume about you as a Burundian, or Kenyans who see you as a Burundian? What is that one thing they assume about you?
First of all, whenever they see Kenyans, whenever they see Burundian, they see poverty in him. Whenever they see that you are from Burundi, they just hear that this guy's broke. Though sometimes you can be told that you are broke, and when you look at the guy who is telling you that you are broke, or the female, the woman that who is telling you that you are broke, it's that kind of no. Let me just not be talk that, because I know they have to react. So whenever they see us as well, they see me as a Burundian, they just think that they see that I'm broke. Maybe and others they tell us that we are hardworking. Actually, it depends on people. There's no that a right or particular specific. A particular perception of everyone, but everyone just see you on his way. On their own way. Yeah.
Wow, that's so bad.
It's okay.
That's so bad. But I think when someone tells you that, you don't even argue with them. You just let them think their own things.
If of course, for me, the way I see people, you can offend me, and if I look at you, I say this one is not on the level for me to argue with him. I just let you go. If you see you match to argue with me, I just reply.
Okay.
That's how I am.
Okay.
There's some people to reply and others not to reply.
Others not to reply. I think for me too, it applies the same way. If you tell me something and I know it's not true, in most times I'll just you just think your own things. I won't go ahead and start arguing with you in most cases. And there are cases that I might, argue with you, but I just let you be. You think your own things.
One day, I was told by a certain girl, Kenyan girl, and that girl, she's, of course, we are not friends, but we know each other. We were watching a video, then she saw, it was news, then we were talking about a certain billionaire in Burundi who did something. Then she was like, no, I don't think there's a billionaire in Burundi. And I was like, do you have a passport? I was asking her, do you have a passport? She was like, no. Then I was like, I can't even agree with you, because you were just having an ID. The biggest the biggest traveling document that you have is the ID.
ID.
So I can talk to you.
Yeah.
Because you know only things in Kenya. So you've never been out of Kenya. So I can't just waste my time talking to you.
I agree with you. I agree with you. At times you get that comments that people leave in our social media pages. Most of them, they reflect about their insecurities.
Yeah.
It even has nothing to do with the other person.
Definitely.
It is how they feel.
Yeah.
So at times you think what you want to think, or the best you can do is also delete that comment.
Yeah.
Anyways, on to the next question. Do you speak Kiswahili?
Vibaya sana mno.
He's saying he knows how to speak Kiswahili.
Very nice Swahili.
Do Burundians speak Kiswahili?
Yeah.
Burundians do speak Kiswahili?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Especially in the city.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. It's crazy because okay, so I didn't know Burundians speak Kiswahili, but Ugandans don't speak Kiswahili.
Ugandans don't. Some few Rwandese people can speak, but Burundi, actually, let me just tell you, there's a certain certain area in Bujumbura.
Yes.
People from there, they don't even know Kirundi. They don't know our mother tongue. They speak only Swahili.
Oh.
Swahili and French.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's interesting because if there's a country in Eastern Africa that will expect them to speak Kiswahili, is Ugandans, not even Burundians.
Ugandans don't know Swahili.
Yeah, and I was shocked that they do not speak Kiswahili because back in school we are being told like Kiswahili is like a regional language in East Africa, you know? Actually,
Swahili nowadays they're trying to put it and to officialize it as African official language.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. Even Tina, the Ugandan YouTuber, she was like telling me they're trying to incorporate Kiswahili into their curriculum.
Guys.
Yes. Yes. So yeah. What about Rwandese? Do they speak Kiswahili?
Few of them. Only few, like 1%.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that. Okay, on to the next question.
Actually, you said that this video is not going to be serious, but you trying to make it very, very serious. Hey.
Guys, it's okay. You know me. So what are the two things that you love about Kenya?
Two things.
Yeah.
First of all, I like my girlfriend. That's the first thing I like about in Kenya.
Yes.
Secondly, I like development in Kenya. Kenya, comparing to other East African countries, is the best in terms of development.
Okay.
Yeah. Other thing I like about Kenya, I can say it's in development is one branch of development because they're not using too much cash. Money transactions are not using in terms of cash.
Yeah.
Everything's in M-Pesa.
Yeah.
So I'm promoting M-Pesa.
M-Pesa is like the cashless thing. You pay everything via phone.
With the phone, by phone. Yeah. That's one of the signs that shows that a country is on the way of development. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's very nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
You don't have cashless in Burundi?
It's there, but the level it is the level is here on. It's not the level. It is on back home.
Back home.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, is there one thing that you love Kenya as a country to change for it to be a better place?
Yeah. First of all, I'd like to tell, or I'd like to see Kenyans opening their minds out of box, not thinking only about Kenya. They should know about other countries. They should know that there's life after Kenya.
Outside Kenya.
A lot of Kenyans, you find them can I say local
mindsets?
Local mindsets. Many of them, they're just local. Their minds are local.
Yes, it's all about Kenya and nothing else matters.
Definitely,
I agree with you. So they should open up their minds, right? Yeah.
Because Kenya, it's a if I say developed country, those people from US they attack me. But in East Africa, let's say that is the biggest developed country. Yeah. So, but something that is not good. The country itself is developed.
Yeah.
But mindset of people is still in Kenya only.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know if it's patriotism. I don't know, but comparing to other countries I've been in, Kenya is still
Okay. Talking about that, what do you think of the recent, riots that have been happening concerning the finance bill in Kenya?
With that, Kenyans show that Africa has the bright future, because many other countries, they are taking now, let me say the whole Africa, the youth or from all over the whole Africa, they are taking Kenyans like their mirror, their idols, their inspirations.
Considering
with
just
that
happened.
protests,
Yeah.
we saw that Kenyans are made up to see that Africa is in the good mood, in the good move, on the way to that bright future that every African young generation wish to be, wish African to be. I don't know if you understand.
I understand what you're saying. Like many African countries right now are looking to Kenya as a mirror to borrow, some things from them. I was looking at a post today. I don't know if it's true. Who is the president of Uganda? How is he called? Museveni. I've seen that he has jailed some guy 6 years in prison for talking bad about him and his family, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's true.
Let me tell you something.
And in Kenya here, people...
This question is somehow political, the way I'm going to reply it.
Yeah.
Everyone. There are some people who are going to say no, but those who are going to say no, that maybe the kids of the politicians.
Yes.
If Africa is not developing, if Africa is not better, if Africa is not that Africa that we all wish to see, it's just because of these all the generations that are ruling Africa. These all the presidents, these old authorities that ruling Africa currently, that are the ones that are killing Africa. So everyone is hoping to see the positive Africa, the richest Africa, the good Africa, after this young generation to be on the to be in the office. To start ruling Africa. That's everyone is hoping that they will come and they will see that Africa that everyone wishes to see. That's Africa that everyone from all over the world will be struggling to get a visa to come in.
Very true. I was so shocked to see that young boy was being, jailed for 6 years. And it's the president who, was jailing him for talking bad about him. And I'm just saying that because here in Kenya, the way people talk bad concerning the president.
It's not talking bad, it's
things left, right, and center, correcting him.
For me, I don't take it like a talking bad, because if you're talking by, how can I say, by
speaking
standing
the truth
to your rights, about your rights, it's not talking bad. And I'm not going to mention countries. If you heard about that guy who is jailed for 6 years, I know a lot of people who died in different countries, East African countries.
For
just standing for their rights. By trying to correct the president. I know many people who left their countries to go abroad. Just as exile, just because they stood up and they talk about talk to the president, so that they can collect things, so that at least their countries can be. Wow.
That's so bad.
Africa is still sick, I'm telling you.
They say like Africa is not poor, it's just poorly managed. I don't know if that's true.
I'm telling you, if there is a continent which is rich, it's our motherland.
Africa.
But unfortunately, these old generation are the ones who are killing Africa. I'm telling you, I can say that, and I can see even some calls. But that's the truth. That's the next.
People call you?
Sometimes.
Wow. You can go to that extent.
Sometimes, ask my girlfriend, we used to see a certain call. From the government. They're telling me.
From the government?
Let's not talk about that.
Oh my God. That's crazy.
But of course, you are a content creator, and there are many people from government who are there just to control you guys, to see ancestors talk this about president, about government, ancestors that has said this, in Africa has said this. Those, every country has those that's department. So once you do like this, they can call you. But in Kenya, of course, you guys are very nice. Kenyan youth, big up to you guys.
Wow, that's crazy, guys. So crazy. So on to the next question. What is that very one thing that has really shocked you about Kenya in terms of, culture shocks? Something that was, outstanding above everything. When you first came to Kenya, right now you're used to Kenya, but what was that, one thing that really shocked you?
Only one thing.
Or you can say even 2 or 3.
Kenya, there is that culture of everyone should mind his own business. In Kenya, you can't just get in matatu. Matatu is a public
vehicle.
Transport. Yeah. You can't just say enter and say hello.
Yes. Yes.
People start suspecting you.
Yes.
But back home, many people when they enter like in the bus in the matatu, they'll be like, hey, hi, how are you? How are you? Yeah. So that thing, Kenya, everyone minds his or her own business.
Something else?
There are a lot, but let me just say that.
No, please tell us, even if it's 2 or 3, we don't mind.
Culture shock.
Yeah.
Other thing, Kenya is so fast.
So fast?
Yeah.
How?
Kenya is so fast, that which is true, but in that fastness, in that fact of being fast, I'm just going to talk about this matatu issues.
Yes.
In my country, there are these matatu drivers and conductors. They have rules. Whenever you see a passenger entering your bus, you have to wait for him until he sits. Otherwise, if you just try to move before he or she sits, she can sue you. Then you'll be jailed. You can even be you can pay a fine.
Yeah.
But one day, my first time to enter in matatu here in Nairobi, I was about to fall down. I entered, the guy was like,
yes.
I was like, bro, I haven't even sat.
Did you tell the conductor?
Yeah, the conductor was like, where are you from?
Yeah. I'm sure the conductor saw that.
I told him I'm not from here, and there was like, that's how it is. And then the conductor was very nice to me. He even came to me. I was like, sorry, bro, but that's this in Nairobi. That's how we are.
Yeah.
We don't give you a time so that you can sit comfortably. No.
Here in Kenya, like the moment you just put your first foot in the matatu, they go.
Yeah.
Yes, that is. They don't wait for you to sit. The moment you're just inside with the first foot, that's it. They know you're in. Oh, okay, that's interesting. So concerning your minding your own business, especially in the matatu, I also had Tina saying about it. Tina, the Ugandan YouTuber. She was like, when she was alone the first time, she could get into the matatu and then say hi to people. So I told her, if you say hi to people, they think like you might try to steal from them.
Yeah.
Yes. So that is why people, mind their own business. I'm not saying like it is always the case, but at times there are people and there are cases where people say hi to you and then maybe they spray to you something. They, if you just talk to anyone, and I am a victim. I am a victim of saying hi to someone and my laptop and my phone went at the same time. So people are like, hey, I don't want to say hi to you, and then you steal from me. We've had people who are being stolen from like money from M-Pesa, like the mobile money. Someone just says hi to you and then you will go to the agent and remove all the money and then you give them. There are certain cases. So people have that in mind. So people are like, let me just shut up and mind my own business. It is not always the case, but there are several cases where someone just says hi to you, or someone even touches you, or someone just comes close by to you, and then you start getting all dizzy and everything. So that is among the reasons why people mind their own business.
And the other thing in that issue of everyone should mind his own business, I didn't like the way you can be stolen, your things can be stolen.
Yes.
And the guy who steals from you, everyone will be looking at him like this.
Yes.
No one will go for him or
Yes.
after him,
Yes,
or no
yes.
one will catch him. You just struggle with your own business.
Yes.
That I didn't like that. Recently, we were coming from town.
Mm-hmm.
We were driving. Then in front of us, there was this matatu.
Mm-hmm.
Then a guy snatched the phone.
Mm-hmm.
And after snatching the phone, he was just
Walking.
No one even could run after him.
Yeah.
The guy was even, the owner of that phone was even crying.
Mm-hmm.
But the people were looking at that guy. No one couldn't even interfere.
The person who was stolen from, did they scream or just say, this is a thief, or they were just quiet?
He said he was screaming.
Oh,
and
really?
No one, yeah.
Oh, wow. That's so bad. I don't know why it happens, but it does happen when people see like you're being stolen from.
And
they'll just
stealing,
look at you.
Especially in Nairobi, stealing is like a culture. Everyone's like is used to it.
Now for me, you see, when I go to town, in my mind, since I've been stolen from before, in my mind, everyone is a thief. As far as I'm concerned. As like when I'm in town, everyone there is a thief as far as I'm concerned. So I really try my best to be cautious when I'm in town.
Just imagine, as nice as CBD Nairobi city is, just imagine if there was security to protect your properties. Think how it would
flourish. Yeah. But I think it's also just idle minds, people not having something to do, It's also it's a contributing factor to, thefts. Yeah, so that's about it. But also Tina, was like, why are people not saying hi in the matatu? She was like, people are looking at me weird when I tell them hi. Apparently it's also a culture in Uganda.
Yeah.
She was like, you just say hi and then mind your own business.
Yeah.
But here you mind your own business from the word go.
In our country, that's how it is. Even though you will pass on somebody like an elder without saying hi.
Yeah.
Hey, they start saying, that's bad manner. He can even come to you. You young man, how can you pass on me without saying hi?
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like it's a culture.
So if you pass someone who is older than you and then you don't say
even
hi.
In Tanzania, I don't know if you saw in Tanzania. In Tanzania, they can even beat you.
In fact, in Tanzania, when I was with my friends, someone say hi to us, and us, we are not used to that, so we walked away. We didn't, because in our minds we were like, if you want to talk to us, you want to steal from us, right? So we walked away, and then they started, yo, what is wrong with you? You're not behaving.
In Tanzania, they can even beat you.
Yes. But for us, we were like, no. So apparently we had like this soldier, the soldier of our hotel who was taking us somewhere. And then he was like, if someone says hi to you, you just say hi. They have no ill intentions.
Yeah.
Yes. But the person was like saying hi, and then all of us ignored them. And then they started, oh, you have, how is Maringo in English? Pride. Pride. You have pride. You're not talking to people. But to us, that was not the case. But now the second time when we passed there, and then they say hi, we said hi back.
See?
Yeah. So let's talk about Kenyan food. Is there like a variety as you have like back at home?
No. Kenya.
Literally everyone who comes to Kenya, every foreigner that I have, interviewed, they say about the same thing.
Kenya is like, it's a foodless country. You guys.
Foodless country. Kenyans. You hear him?
Yeah, because all the food that you have is rice, ugali. That is
it.
Yeah.
Have you tried matoke? You know what matoke is?
Yeah, it's banana.
Yeah.
But you guys don't have banana.
We have banana. You're the one who's not buying.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
We are coming from buying dinner.
Yes.
Have you seen somebody selling banana?
No.
But still you said you have banana. Do you know when they say that this country has this food? Like I can say you guys have, let me say, unga, flour. You have it because everywhere you pass, people are eating ugali.
Yes, because it is the main meal, yeah.
You guys have maize because everywhere you pass, you can see githeri. But you don't have matoke.
Okay.
Only a few people eat matoke.
But anyway, matoke is generally expensive. So maybe that's why most people don't sell it.
You see?
Yeah. So how is the food? So it is a foodless country compared to your country?
Yeah. Very, very. There's a big difference.
Do you guys have ugali?
Yeah. Not only the...
like ugali the same way we make it in Kenya?
Yeah. We have ugali. And this maize ugali. We have cassava ugali. We have
Oh, there's cassava ugali.
Yeah, very nice.
Okay, like the one for Nigerians too, right?
Yeah.
Nigerians have also the cassava ugali.
Yeah, and then we have another called urobe. It's like a fufu. Yeah, but made in Burundian way.
How is it made?
They just, after harvesting cassava, they peel them, then they wash them. After washing, they cook it, half cooking.
Yes.
Then they start pounding.
Yes.
Then they keep it like for some days.
Okay.
Then yeah.
Oh, so fufu is the fermented one.
Yeah.
Do you add plantain in it?
No.
Okay, because in Ghana their fufu
they add plantain.
I think they add plantain. I'm not sure, so don't come for me.
Yeah, they add Indian plantain.
Yeah.
In Ghana. In Nigeria. Oh. But as we don't add it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the difference.
Okay. So what is the ugali made of out of cassava? How is it called? Not the fufu one, the one that is not fermented. Ugali. Oh, is this called ugali?
Yeah.
Same way with the maize one?
Yeah.
Okay. So the one that's fermented is the one that's called fufu?
Yeah, we call it urobe. Or rowe kwa Kiswahili. In Swahili we call it rowe. In my mother tongue is urobe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
There's a certain guy, content creator from Nigeria, he came in Burundi, then he tested. He was dancing because before coming in Burundi, he spent a whole year in Rwanda. It's like it was his third year without going back to Nigeria. Then after eating that in Burundi, he was dancing every day.
Yeah.
He was eating that. Yeah.
Okay. So you guys have more variety of food.
There are a lot, yeah.
So let's say if you have like ugali, what can you eat it with in Burundi?
Meat, fish.
Yeah.
There's some those who their means are down somehow, who are not well financially.
Yes.
They can eat it with beans.
Yes.
I don't know if people here eat it with beans.
I eat ugali with beans. I love it, in fact.
Yeah, because my girlfriend one day went to Tanzania and she saw me eating ugali and the beans. She was like, "What are you eating? I can't eat that." I was like, "Back home we do." Okay. Yeah.
Oh. And no, you're not mentioning anything peculiar because here in Kenya we also eat ugali with beef, with fish, with chicken. So what difference can you eat with ugali that we don't do here in Kenya? Like what?
Sombe.
Sombe. What is sombe?
You don't even know what is sombe.
No, I don't know what sombe is.
It's cassava leaves.
Oh, cassava leaves. Oh, okay.
The way we cook it.
Yeah.
Very, very nice. If you want to know about sombe, if you're watching and don't know about sombe, go search on internet. There is a certain YouTube channel called Diana Daisy. She did a big video showing how to make sombe.
Sombe.
Yeah,
even here in Kenya, we have indigenous, leaves that we eat with things like manago, terere, saga, mrenda. Yes, we have. You're not. He's just saying like they have variety. Okay, maybe on the ugali part, maybe they have the cassava, the fufu, and the maize.
Then we have another veggie called lenga.
What is that? It is made out of what?
Amaranth. In English, I think it's the amaranth. Yeah.
What is that?
It's a kind of veggie.
Oh, a kind of vegetable.
Yeah.
Okay, so they have more food variety compared to Kenya, but it's not the first, foreigner I've had, speak about that.
Do you know Odemaya?
Yes, I know Odemaya.
The one who started with that statement by saying that Kenya is a foodless country.
What about, there's something I wanted to ask you. Do you guys, in Burundi, do you season your food like with a lot of spices? Because here in Kenya, we really don't do that a lot. But I believe it's been the way like we've been raised up. Our parents don't season like food a lot. Do you season food a lot in Burundi?
What do you mean by seasoning food?
Seasoning, I mean like putting spices like paprika, black pepper, cumin, those kind of things.
Sometimes there are, but not everyone.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's not a culture.
It's minimal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Same here with Kenya, because you see like Jamaicans, they season their food a lot, like with spices. So when they come here, they're like, you guys don't know how to cook. Your food is just there. It's just like that. Anyways, so on to the next question. So do Burundian men cook?
I'm not going to reply this because she forgets too fast. In the introduction of this video, we said about that. Yeah.
That's very true. So if you haven't watched the first bit,
go back. The answer is there.
And do they carry groceries from the shop?
Go back. The answer is there.
Okay. How is the cost of living in Kenya? Is it cheap? Is it average? Expensive?
Yeah.
Okay. Expensive in everything?
Comparing it to my country.
Yes.
Because my country life is still affordable.
Yeah.
Very affordable to compare to country to this country. Yeah. But I understand because Kenya is somehow developed comparing to my country. But and their currency is up. Your currency is very high compared to these other East African countries.
Yeah.
But still, your currency is high, but still, even so it's high, things are expensive here.
Yes, and it's not supposed to be that way, right?
Yeah, it's not supposed to be like that. Yeah.
I agree with you. So everything is literally expensive compared to back home.
Everything.
Even transport?
Everything. Transport is very, very high.
Really?
Yeah.
I interact with a lot of people who come to Kenya and they say like, okay, transport is, affordable.
It's very, very high, I'm telling you. Because here, when you take like
we are not talking about like going those long distance.
No,
maybe
I'm
just
just
going to
saying
town.
within town.
Yeah.
Because from here to town, sometimes you pay like 100, right? Or 70.
Yes.
Something like that. If I convert that 100 in my country, in my country's currency,
yeah,
I can go in town, back, go again and back.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Then it's expensive. Okay,
but it's not expensive. I'm talking like a Burundian.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think they understand me. As a Burundian, it's expensive.
Yeah, that's why I've asked as compared to your country.
Sure.
So how is the housing here?
Rental.
Yes. Not in terms of maybe the prices because that we've already highlighted. Maybe in terms of the designs, how the house look, compared to back home.
Nice. Yes, very nice. Apart from being expensive, but they are nice.
They are nice.
Yeah.
In terms of the design.
Yeah, but this I just like to say here. There are some people who don't like this kind of living, this way of living in the apartments. They say that only poor people live in the apartments.
Okay.
But for us, maybe who are still searching life, I would say it's good because Nairobi has a lot of apartments.
Yeah.
Actually, I would say that Nairobi, one of the main businesses here in Nairobi is apartments businesses.
Yeah.
Yeah, but back home, these apartment issues are not too much. Yeah, you find like a family.
Yeah.
They live in the whole house with the fence.
Yeah. Or an own compound home.
Yeah.
Okay.
The whole compound.
So in Burundi, there are not many apartments like here.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why there are some people that back home, if you tell him to go in an apartment, he will be like, "Are you crazy? How can I take my kids to be associated with other kids?" Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in Burundi, people prefer staying in their own compounds.
Yeah.
So people who stay in their own compounds,
but there are those people at least who have their own money. Who have money, rich people.
Yes.
But for us, like for me, personally, I live in an apartment. Yeah.
So people who live in their own compounds in Burundi, are they considered rich people or average? Yeah. So are there apartments in Burundi? They are, right?
They are.
So are people who stay in apartments, what are they considered? Average.
Yeah.
So people who stay in apartments are average, and in their own compound they are considered rich.
Yeah.
I think that is the same case with Kenya.
Oh.
Yes, I know there are a lot of apartments in Kenya.
Yeah,
so people who stay in apartments are considered average, and people who have like their own compound are considered rich.
Yeah.
Yes, but here in the US, it's the opposite. Yes, people who have their own apartments, like people who live in apartments, they are rich, and people who live in their own compounds are considered average.
Really?
Yes, I was shocked too, but that's the case. So like these rich people in the US, like they just want their own apartments, like they don't want a lot of things to do with maybe cutting down the grass, those kind of things. They just prefer something that is very If you're in the US, I know you understand. But that's
let me
the
just
case
ask
there.
you this question.
Yeah.
What do you see it would be better for you, living in an apartment or living in your own compound?
I think it depends with the phase that I'm in life. Right now, I would prefer living in an apartment.
Really?
Because I'm alone, and in an own compound, I'll be alone doing what? And of course, if you're in your own compound, probably in most cases, maybe the house is not small, maybe it's a 3-bedroom, a 4-bedroom, maybe it's a bungalow. So right now, considering that I'm alone, I live alone, I think I'll prefer an apartment because it's not too big.
For me,
I think I'll feel like having an own compound would be really too big for me, which no. But in the near future, maybe if I have a family, I have children, I don't mind.
That's what I asked.
That's what I'm saying right now. Like when
You
I'm
prefer
alone, I
being in
prefer
an
yes.
apartment.
I feel like having my own compound would be too big for one person.
For me, I'm still begging God and praying so that at least God can slap me with my compound, my bungalow.
Your bungalow.
Yeah.
I don't mind. I don't mind, but I prefer living in an apartment right now.
For me, I don't prefer that apartment life.
Okay.
For me, if
Why?
I had money.
Why? Because there are so many people.
I don't know,
But you don't look like a people person. A people person, I mean, you don't look like you are an outgoing person in terms of going to interact with everyone. Or are you an introvert?
Hey, don't use that word because let me just say I'm introvert. People there's such you don't look like introvert. That the way people understand that word.
Yeah.
But let me tell you something. Whether I'm in a good house or a bad house, with electricity or with no electricity, with tiles, with no tiles, I like staying inside.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like staying inside too.
Yeah. For me, I can even pass the whole week inside.
Me too.
Even outside. Yeah.
Me too. If I have everything in the house, you won't see me outside. Yeah. Okay, so on to the next question.
I can see there are a lot.
What do you have to say about the dating culture in Kenya, and is it different from Burundi?
Would I say that?
I repeat the question?
No, I got you, but
okay.
I'm still thinking if I can say, let's skip this question or
okay.
not. Let me just reply.
Okay.
It's very, very different.
Mm-hmm.
Because back home, it's very rare to see a couple living together before marriage.
Okay.
I'm going to sleep over.
Mm-hmm.
In Burundi, it's not there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, at least you have to marry her, then you'll be allowed to be staying with her. But here in Kenya, once you date, it's normal.
Yes.
For a guy and a girl to live together.
Yes.
Yeah, which is very, very
different
different
from back home.
Yeah, in Kenya it's very easy. A young lady like this telling her parents that I'm going to sleep to my boyfriend for this weekend.
Yeah,
it's very easy.
Yeah,
but back home, if you tell your mom like this,
yeah,
she would she would break your backbone without even seeking advice from neighbors.
From neighbors.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. In my home, you can't say that. In my home specifically, you can't say that. You're going to sleep where? No.
What do you say about that? What would you say about that culture of going to sleep over, living together before marriage?
I agree.
As a Kenyan.
Yes, I agree. It is something that happens here, and I think it has become more and more prominent. Even
what
as
is your perception on it? What would you like to say about that? Is it nice? Is it positive? Or
I think it depends with someone. I can't say I've had people who are saying I'd rather first stay with someone first. I will live together so that I can be able to know they are good and bad or used to them, because they are scared if they get married and they start living together, they might see a side that they've not seen. So they'd rather see it first and maybe get used to it. There are people who have that perception. There are people who are like, no, I would rather just, wait until you get married and then move in together. And also with parents, I think it is also changing, because in my home, you cannot say you're sleeping where? No. But I also have friends who are my age who they tell their parents that comfortably. So it also depends, because if you're brought up that way, then you cannot see it being a problem going to live with your boyfriend. You see?
I'm asking, is it Sese or
Sese?
Sese. What would you like to talk? What would you talk about that?
About that?
Is it nice according to you?
According to me, I can't say if it's nice or it's bad.
Whatever is nice, whatever is not nice, it's bad.
Yes.
Whatever is not bad, it's nice.
I don't think I can say if it's bad or good. I don't think I have a direct answer for that. I don't have a direct answer for that.
Okay. Same here.
To you it's bad.
No. Why are you forcing me to say
no,
bad?
I'm asking you.
I don't have a right answer on that.
I also don't have a right answer on that.
Let's go.
Yes,
Let's
and it's
continue.
because the reason I'm saying that it's because of how people are being brought up.
Ask them the same question.
Please,
leave a
guys,
comment below.
leave a comment below. The reason I'm saying that is because you see there are certain things that your parents teach you, and according to you they're the right things, but again in another home those things are very bad. So as you grow up you believe to know that this thing is good, this thing is bad, but again you might be brought up in a certain household with certain cultures, but as you grow up your mind opens. So I really don't have a direct answer to that.
Let's say God blesses you with kids.
Yes.
If your kid, a young daughter like you, tells you, "Mom, I'm going to sleep over to my boyfriend," what would you be your answer or your reaction?
I don't think I would allow them.
That's why I told you I used to be a journalist.
Yeah.
You've been saying, I can say it's bad,
yes.
It's good, but after hearing that you do not allow that,
yes.
It's bad. According to you, it's bad.
No.
You can't allow it because it's not good.
No. Okay, let me ask you something. No.
Don't ask me. I'm telling you, you said it's not bad, it's not good. But then you said you can't allow it. Why can't you allow it? Because it's bad.
No, I can no, guys. I cannot allow it because that is how I have been brought up. But just because that is how I've been brought up, it does not mean that it is bad. Let me tell you something. You see, in my village, back in my village, wearing a trouser, wearing pants wearing pants as a girl, they label you a prostitute. Does that mean you're a prostitute? Does that mean it is bad?
And my question is if God gives you daughters, would you allow them to put on pants?
Yes.
Because you see,
no, it doesn't.
Bad. Yes. You were raised in a village where they don't allow pants.
Yes,
but your daughter, you allow your daughter to put on them.
Yes, and
you were allowed in the same village. They don't allow sleeping over, but still you can't allow your daughters.
Yes,
guys, you who are watching us, you are clever. I know you are very intelligent. You've got the answer from her. Other person?
No, we have not finished. We've not finished. You see, me allowing my daughter to wear pants does not mean that they are a prostitute. Does it mean that?
Definitely.
Yes.
Definitely.
So just because they did not allow it does not mean that it is bad. So and just because your parents allowed you to do something or not to do something does not mean that it is bad or good. Yes.
But when it comes to sleeping over, you do not allow your kids to sleep over. Yes,
but that does not mean it is bad or good. Just the same way. The same way. You guys tell us in the comment section.
Let me tell you something. You were born in a village where they don't allow pants for females, where they don't.
Is it bad or good?
No, I'm still saying.
Okay, continue.
They don't allow pants. They don't allow sleeping over.
Yes.
Your daughter, you will allow her to put on pants.
Yes.
And they will not allow her to sleep over.
Yes.
Don't you?
Guys, there's no right answer. There's no right answer because you want to tell me.
Of course, they heard you. Continue.
Now let me tell you something. You see, when I was growing up, I wasn't allowed to put on long hair. I wasn't allowed to put long hair because putting on long hair was distracting me from my studies, right? But there are people who had longer hair and they were still better than me in studies. So does that mean me not allowing my daughter to put on hair is good or bad?
will you allow them to put on?
Yes.
Because it's not bad, but sleeping over, you would not allow them.
Okay, so let me ask you. So you're saying me not?
Okay, why wouldn't you allow them to sleep over? Then you allow them to put on pants.
Because I feel like me not allowing them to sleep over at their boyfriends is me like protecting them. You see? And then no.
That's
Guys, listen. So let me ask you.
Sleeping over, it's bad because you are not protected. If you are going to you're going to sleep over.
Let me tell you something. Have you had cases where have you had cases where girls go on to sleep to their girlfriends, but maybe something bad happens?
Yeah, they even found dead.
Yeah, exactly. So girls going to sleep over at girls.
At girls?
At another girlfriend's place, just as a friend, and then something bad happens.
I'm just talking about boyfriend and girlfriend.
Guys, he's not getting me. So if going to sleep to a boy is bad, right? And going to sleep to a girl is good. And then something bad happens to the girl who was going to sleep to a girl. What does it mean? It means there's no balance. You can be a boy and go to sleep at your friend who is a boy, and then something bad happens. You can be a girl and go to sleep and go to sleep.
Might happen even at your own place or your mom's place.
Exactly. So this world balance.
That's why I'm telling you, don't fool me. We are talking about the boyfriend sleeping over to your boyfriend.
Guys, he's thinking I'm fooling him. Okay. Should we continue with another topic?
You escaping the question? Okay, let's continue.
Okay, let's see. Is there any similarities between Kenya and Burundi?
We are all Africans. We are all black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
What of in terms of people?
People, we are black.
In terms of friendliness, outgoing. Are Kenyans more conservative to themselves? Are both conservative? Are all they outgoing?
As I said, many Kenyans, they mind their own business. While in Burundi, when they see you like foreigner or people, somebody from abroad, they open their whole hands. Yeah, but there are even Kenya who are still welcoming, of course, because like now I'm in Kenya.
Yeah.
I'm not paying anything to sleep here, so.
Okay.
There are some Kenyans who are nice. Yeah. Okay. Actually, I like Kenya.
Awesome. If you will change one aspect of the world to be better, what will it be, and how will you contribute to that change?
That aspect is just to know that, of course, our skins color are different, but still we are all human beings.
Yeah.
So we should all embrace love and recognition to each other, which everyone should recognize other person as human being, not as a white, not as Arab, not as a black person. So that thing is love.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so guys, that was about it concerning our interview. Do you have any A or B, something to add?
Guys, something that I would add, if watching Ancestors videos, just start it and make sure I finish it without even skipping. Yeah, support her so that she can hit monetization level or standard. That's the only way of supporting her.
Yes. And
if you've been watching me, maybe I've said something that that was not right to you or positive to you. I'm sorry, I'm a human being. Yeah, and subscribe to my channel.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so as we close, thank you so much, Ngenzi. Africa. Yes, he's from Burundi. He stays a lot in Kenya, but it is finally a pleasure to meet him. Yeah. We've been dodging each other for quite a while, but guys, I will leave his link below. Go to subscribe to his channel. The 2,000 of us right now. Yeah. Yes. Road to 10k subscribers, right?
I'm still under 5k.
Yes, we are saying road to 10k.
Yeah.
Yes. So go and subscribe to his channel. I'll leave his link below. Thank you so much for gracing our channel today. We are very happy, a squad, right? We are very, very happy. Wow. And I will see you on the next vlog, and be sure to see more and more videos from him and other people who are related to him or very, very close to him. Ciao. And if you watch till the end, make sure to subscribe below. If you're new, if you're not new, remember to engage below. Like, comment below what you found interesting. I'll see you on the next vlog. Ciao.
Peace out.
Bye. Love you.